Let me get this stuff started. You stay right there, Buster, okay? Buster. Hey, Percy the bird. There we go. Here. Let's get some stuff moved around here. There you go. Let's put this up here. Let me see something. Oh, I can figure out. Okay, sorry for it. All right, there we go. I think that it looks better turned that way. Woo! What's the word of the day, Earl? What's the word of the day? Buster, you have food over there too. I just moved it to a different spot. Morning, everybody. Hang on, let me adjust this. So when I have it turned this way, it's harder for me to tell where everything is at. All right, can you see them both? Yeah, we can see them. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Buster's been kind of quiet today. I think he has to poo-poo. I think that's why he's going up there. Come on, Buster. Idaho. Ooh, how's the weather? I know it's usually cold up there for a little longer than it is down here in the south. Good boy. Good boy. Can you guys see him? Buster went up there. So I've been, oh, you missed. I've been, I used to always pull this bottom part out of this old cage. And I don't know why, when I got the new cage, I just stopped doing that. And I was watching Coco and the crew one night, and she does that. And I was like, why did I ever stop doing that? So I've been doing that again, and it's been helping keep things a little cleaner. Quit chewing the wall. I might have to give him a bath already. Buster. You want to play with me now? Yes, Percy. Make it rain. The weather's been really weird. No, Buster, don't. Let me get him something. He's chewing on the wall again. He really got the wall a couple different times this week. Here, take that, okay? That's a little bit big, isn't it? Anyway, he got the wall a couple times this week. I did read, because I was wondering, sorry you guys, I'm trying to, let me put this up where you guys can see. Earl's in a woo mood, so he's been woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I'm gonna play with you, bird. Make it rain, that's right, Percy. Make it rain. Still can't see him. Huh? Hello. Oh, they're a lot of work, and you might want to wait. Maybe you could volunteer at a shelter until then, until like you could have one. Are you done with the water, Buster? Because I don't want to waste the batteries. You hear Percy? Percy, you're so special. Hi. Woo. I'm trying to get this camera figured out, you guys. I might just have to turn it around the other way. You are special, Percy. I'm just going to put it on Earl, I think, for now. Buster will hopefully come out in a minute. You can kind of see where he's standing there. African Greys are good. Let me get rid of her. Yeah, we're probably in one part. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Buster. No, don't bother that. Hey, Ruth. Yeah, there's something. Come on, Buster, go play. All right, I'm gonna put this back down. I'm sorry for the, you know how it is with these guys where they're busy. Tell you guys a little story about Earl here in a little bit. He was really challenging yesterday. I'm gonna have to turn this around, you guys. I can't manage it this way. I'm sorry, because I know I know it's easy, it looks better. All right, Buster, go on. Go over there so we can see you, please. Thank you, sir. I know the quality is much better that way, but you want me to turn that on? I keep a gate on my door because I don't want Buster just strolling in because the dogs are in here. I had to go grocery shopping this morning. What? And so the dogs are being super needy because I was gone for like an hour this morning. So they're in here. I want to play with you too, Percy. Ruth, I got my Action Park shirt on. I'm glad they're, you guys got that. He is. You hear, if you listen, he keeps saying, make it rain. And he'll say, oh, good morning from Earl. And he'll say, I want to play with you right now. And Percy, you're so special. You're special. Mm-hmm. There you go, Buzz. Good job, Buster. Yeah. Yeah, he's demanding. The video's not paused. Laura, we haven't paused anything. Maybe can you type that in case you can't hear what I'm saying? Percy, step up, he just said. Earl, what's the word of the day? Earl. What's the word of the day? Huh? He's been silent on that all week. Oh, a kiss? Oh, so sweet. Woo! Earl, what's the word of the day? You want farting ninja? What are you doing? Oh, he's trying to escape. He's working on his little chains in the back. Look who's here. Oh, disgusting. Who's this? Ah, you love her, right? She's gonna eat your food. You better go up here and eat. Oh. Woo. Kiss. And scritch. Don't you turn on me. I pretty much can scritch him about any time now. But he will sometimes turn around and try to get me. I'm going to kind of put it on Earl for right now until Buster decides to grace us with his presence again. I might be able to get him. Ready? As soon as he hears this door open, he usually knows. Well, maybe not today. Really slow about it. You don't want your broom? You don't want your broom? Come on. What's wrong with you? Huh? Come on. Come play with your broom. And you got a toothbrush. Look at all this good stuff you have. Looky here, Earl. Oh, that made Fart Ninja go off. Here, Buster. Go get it. Go get the red ball. Woo! Here we go. Ooh, ha, ha. Aha. Oh, nice bird. Are you going to call anybody a jerk, or are you just going to give kisses today? Oh, him's so sweet.
You want a bite?
You want a bite? I don't know if I want the kind of bite you're offering. What do you think? I'm gonna pass. Is that okay? I don't want your kind of bites. You can't blame me. Right? What's the word of the day? Earl. Would you like to tell everybody what you did yesterday? So the first time wasn't so bad, but I was in my room. I was like trying to do some stuff. Buster, you know, he always comes over to my doorway with the little gate that I have up, and he puts his little footsie up there, and he stalkatoos me. You know, guys know how he stalks me at times. Buster doesn't, I'm not always Buster's best friend, but he's got to know what I'm doing. Like, he's a stage 5 clinger / stalker. But I noticed all of a sudden he was giving the side eye, like to the right of me. He wasn't like looking at me. And I look, Earl had snuck down underneath these drawers over here, got somehow out under here without knocking these down, very quietly I might add, like a mouse. Are you like a mouse? Huh? Are you like a mouse? Anyway, he was right next to Buster, next to the gate. They didn't fight. They were just staring at each other. Like, both of them kind of like, what are you doing here, I guess. Like I said, it was fine. I just calmly went out and asked Buster to go to his room. I picked Earl back up, put him up. It was fine. So, later about afternoon, so when I feed the dogs, Percy is in here, in this area. Most of my dogs have to be fed away from one another. So Percy's kennel is in here right now. That's where he eats. Hi! And that's where if I go away from home, that's where Percy, no, you guys go sit down, please. You're about to knock over my coffee. Here, go sit down, please. He has separation anxiety, so if I'm stepping out of the house, he has to go in the kennel or go with me. But, so Percy was in there eating, or I'm sorry, Bo was in there eating, not Percy, I'm sorry. And normally I feed Max in my bedroom with the door shut, but Percy was in my office having some time out. So I didn't want to even though I have a door there, just for safety precautions, I didn't want Max to eat in my room. So Max ate in this area out here because Bo was in his kennel. I go on out. Again, Earl was definitely on his table. I go out, I'm getting the other dogs figured out. So Charlie used to be able to eat with everybody, but now that he's going blind, he can't. He's getting kind of sassy. So I have to put him outside to eat, and then the two little girls, they eat together. They're fine. Boys, listen, stop. And so I do all that, and I come back over here, and I look, and Earl is literally right next to Max while he's eating. Max could have cared less, but that is definitely not something I would do on the regular. You know, it was fine with Buddy, with Buster and all that, but Buster could have ate out of the same bowl as Buddy, and Buddy wouldn't have cared. But I'm not risking that with the whole Max thing. But anyway, so I think I'm going to try this weekend. I have one of those little octagon play areas, and I think this weekend I'm going to try to set that up over in Earl's area. Okay, Bo and Max are running out, so I'm going to move the camera for a minute and deal with this. And I'm going to try that octagon and see. Max, you want to go too? Come on. Come on. And see if maybe that can give him a little more floor time. And since, you know, it seemed like him and Buster were right next to each other, you know, maybe they got their little tiff over. So if he climbs up to perch on the little, sorry guys. If he perches up on the little octagon play area, I don't think it'll be a big, I hope I didn't just end this by accident. But yeah, that's what I'm going to try this weekend. Sorry, it's hard for me to complete a sentence when I'm, you know, the ADHD doesn't help either. Earl, what's the word of the day? You got nothing? Oh, it's a fart or spark? What'd you say? Somebody will have to go back and listen. So hang on, I'll see if I can grab a picture and I'll show you. Hi.
Hi. I don't.
You do? Okay, that's good.
Oh.
So these are for babies, typically. I bought one at a yard sale for like, it was the end of the day and they only wanted like $2. But that's what it is. But I can make it square. So I think I can square it up against this thing over here. Until Ken can get it, like you said, we're going to make it where when he goes down, there's wire there so that he can't really just get out onto the floor. But he's also going to make a little door on it. I tried to turn his, I really would like his dresser to be the other way against this wall, but I have to keep it up off the wall, so then Buster goes behind it, and then Earl tries to chew on the wall, so it's just a hot mess, so I have to keep it this way. You give him lots of kisses today. Percy, you are playing with your toys. Oh, sorry. I know, my Appalachia comes out quite often. Can't help it. And if I miss anybody, hello. I can't go back up and see all the comments. But Amanda usually lets me know if I missed something.
What?
Ooh, ooh, yeah. Here he comes.
Hi, bird.
Hey, bird.
Stop that up, girl.
Woo! Hi. Oh, Amanda, I know you didn't get much sleep last night, and I bet you still won't sleep tonight.
Okay.
Our sleep problems, I'm telling you. Uh-oh, Willie's not here to hear you pew-pew him. Was that pew-pew for Willie? Willie loves when Earl does the pew-pew. Woo! Oh, Buster.
What?
What? What? Look here. Oh, there's Spartan Ninja again. Can you throw one of those out? You're usually pretty good at that. Oh, look at Buster protecting his broom. Woo! Protect your broom. Woo! Get it, Earl. You gonna boogie? You gonna dance? Woohoo! Yeah, get it, Earl. Maybe Buster will sing you a song and you can dance. Does that sound good? There goes Templeton. Got his little brush. He's gonna go hide. Yeah, Buster's been a little bit like, he just kind of wants to play. He's been pretty good with me, other than when Ken's home, of course. But yeah, he just kind of, I don't know, like, he gets real weird sometimes, even during like full moons. But I don't know. I did hear today that the eclipse, the eclipse is actually a new moon. So I don't know. I know some people don't even believe in that stuff, but I'm telling you. I worked in EMS. There's truth to moon phases. That's probably about the last time I checked what time it was. It was about 1 a.m. Huh. You think they would? Yeah, I want to work on teaching, I want to teach Percy some new songs.
Hello.
Hello, Earl. Oh, that's good, Deborah. Percy is like attacking one of his toys. I'm gonna put this on Earl, because Buster's like kind of hiding right now. Like I said, this is what he does a lot right now during the day. Hi. He's in his Templeton phase, hiding his goodies, making a mess for me to clean up this weekend. Mwah. Well, you are a kissy boy today. The weather's drastically changed too. Like, we're in 82 degrees, and then now today, I think the high is 60. Right now it's 54. So, which in my area is very cold. Lucy the bird, what are you doing? Girl. Good boy. There's his red fluffies.
No bar?
You want Earl? What are you doing, Earl? Oh, now Earl's gonna eat or kiss Barbie. I'm not sure which. Tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet. Are you saying tweet, tweet? That sounds fun. We went through in Alabama. I went to visit my grandbabies back when they were there, and they have a drive-through museum. It's really neat. Let me try to look it up, and I'll tell you the name of it. Laura, you may have heard of it. It's called Museum of Wonder. And it's in Seal, Alabama. They don't have like I don't think they have a shop or anything either, but you literally just drive through it in your vehicle. You can park and get out, but it's really cute. Yeah, he is eating. Yeah, they have a Facebook. I don't know if they have a YouTube. They definitely have a Facebook. They have a website. I think they have a Twitter and probably an Instagram. But it's really cool. My daughter's into that. She went to a dentistry museum in Ohio somewhere. There's a dentist museum. She thought that was cool. But yeah, we drove through that one in Alabama. It's neat. It's pretty neat. Like I said, they don't have a gift shop. There's a gas station next door where you can get food or whatever, but it's not far from Enterprise, Alabama. Are you eating, Earl? Are you a hungry boy? He's just all about kisses today. Feeling the love. Aw, so sweet. Yeah, Buster's just doing the scrub daddy brushy thing. So maybe Earl will do something here in a minute. Get something going exciting in here, right guys? Woo!
What?
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 What? Alright, Buster's kind of coming back out, so I'll put this over here. Here, do you want some water? Hi, Bussy boy. Bussy, Bussy. Yeah, Buster's been screaming a lot lately, which is really out of character for him. It could just, I mean, they go through phases. It's nothing. Oh, you got farting ninja, don't you? You're messing with farting ninja. Like I said, the weather has been extremely drastic. He's probably gonna poop. That's probably what he's doing over there. We've had a drastic change in weather overnight. We had 3 days of wonderful weather. Now so he wants to be up here because then he can see me and stop shooting. So I might have to get my restraining order out. But anyway, like yesterday it was 82 degrees. Maybe not the day before. Cooled down a little bit yesterday. It was still really nice. We had all the windows open. Then overnight it got cool. We're gonna need the heat, I think, at night the next couple days. And so yeah, it's been a big change. So I think that's a lot of what's going on with it. Woo! But he might talk. If one of the kids was here and I was trying to have a conversation with my kids, then he would talk nonstop. Oh, Earl, you and farting ninja. That's disgusting. Earl's playing with farting ninja. Nobody's really farting around here. Good luck to you. Are you chatting it up? Bo's not in there. He likes to try to talk to Bo while Bo's eating. I think he misses talking to Buddy. Don't you, Buster? You miss Buddy? Mwah! What are you doing, Earl? Earl's got lots of love and kisses today. Yeah. You feeling the love? What's up, this guy? Someday you're gonna say it. Oh, no, Buster's off again. Oh, he got him a paper towel to mess with his brush. Buster, you gonna tell us a big old story? I kind of addressed it in a video, but I had gotten an email from someone that was talking about how birds, and this is very true, birds, they do better usually when they're just about level with you. It's just not the case with Buster, with me, and Buster's pretty afraid of certain kind of perches and stuff. But one of the things it reminded me of was Buster loves that cage that him and Ken built. He likes to play in it. It's not his, he don't sleep in there or whatever. I know some people lost their minds over that. He does like that. And I do have to watch him because sometimes if he gets up on the top of it, he'll try to come after me. So I've rearranged my kitchen to where I can take the dog kennel out there. Ideally, I wouldn't want a dog kennel in my kitchen, but it is what it is. And then I'm going to bring that cage back out here. Because he does, like I said, he does, and he oftentimes sings and tells stories. It used to be in the kitchen, you guys might remember, but he kept going behind, sneaking behind the area and chewing on the baseboards. So I had to remove that. That's what, we spend a lot of time back here during the day. It does lessen some of the furniture chewing, mishaps like that. So, Percy, you are really playing. But that's my goal in the next, so the lady was supposed to come pick up the hutch yesterday and it rained. So now she can't come till Monday. So sometime next week, I should have all that arranged. I hope. You just being a kissy little boy today. You like that idea, Earl? Yeah, Buster is definitely an adult. An adult cockatoo, and he does have hormone seasons, and he has, to me, been acting a little hormone. He actually nipped Ken the other day, which is something he never does, but I think he's, you know, Buster is a floor dweller. He thinks he's a dog. And he was dwelling around Ken's feet, and Ken was kind of moving about, and he nipped his toe, his pinky toe. But I think he was trying to climb up like he does, and Ken moved, and so sometimes birds bite because of balance, not because of being mean. Yeah, I'm missing a lot, Amanda. I'm sorry. If there's something you need to get rid of, let me know. Yeah, and Percy's, he'll be 4 this year. I'll consider him 4, I guess. Oh no. I guess I would say he's 4 this year, so next year he'll be 5. they both, you know, offer a lot. I appreciate all of you, actually, just for being here, and, but Amanda definitely really, not only does she keep an eye on the channel, she reaches out to people, and, which that's what I want. YouTube for me is a community, and I want, tell them, Earl. You know, I appreciate the, you know, community-based things. Even though it's viral community, it's still like many of you I'm close to, and you guys are like a part of my family or my friends. Hi, how are you? How you feeling? Woo! You feeling good? So I hope, I need to get some videos out. It's just, I'm still, I think, adjusting to having another bird and trying to make sure everybody gets their time out and still film, and, you know, it's been an adjustment for me lately, but I'm working on it. Hi. Yeah, you definitely got to know when to stop with the cuddling. You know, I like Buster likes to sit on Ken's lap and Ken, you know, pets him, but you can do a little bit of that, but you have to be careful. Hey, Percy the bird. Boss, what do you see? Uh-oh. 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 We having a stare down? Somebody's singing dramatic music.
Pretty bird.
Pretty bird, that's right. You are a pretty bird. Don't hiss at me. That's not very nice.
Hi.
Hi. How are you today? Buster, what are you doing? Come on, guys. Woo! Woo! Buster, nothing to say? You'll have a lot to say when Dad gets home, won't you? Hmm? Right? Go get your farting ninja, Earl. You gonna get your farting ninja? Yeah. Yes, Buster does lots of happy hops. Oh, there's my Stockosaurus. Hello, Cockatoo. I don't know if you hear Percy, like, he's playing with this toy and ringing a bell. But y'all should see him. I might just do a little video of it to post. He is beating it up. Go over there. Everybody wants to see you, sir. Come on. Let's go over here and play. Woohoo, Buster! Do you want your sink on? Here, you want me to turn on the sink? Here, you ready? We need to get your little crab charged up that Ruth sent you guys. Hi, how are you today? I'm good, thank you. Woo! You thirsty? Mm-hmm. Woo! Mm-hmm. Woo! You're gonna get your sink. Oh, now you're coming over here. Okay. Do you need a napkin? Here, let me get you a tissue. It used to be Buster just cleaned his beak after he ate. Now he cleans his beak even when he, put it on him for a minute. Even when he drinks water, he wants to wipe his beak. Hi, how are you today? Say, I'm good, thank you. Twirly bird. You got anything to say? Here. That was just a tissue. Oh, shoot. Honestly, I mean, that's what a lot of people, that's why a lot of people will say they want, you know, a baby cockatoo and they want to hand feed them, which I do not recommend. Personally, I think if a breeder lets someone that's not completely experienced with hand feeding, they're setting you up to fail. But I know that that's a common thing. But you know, when we first got Buster, Buster really liked everyone. Birds pick their people. So they might bond with you, or you think they're bonding with you and they're being fine with you, and then they pick their person. Buster's person is Ken, who he calls Dad. And he just tolerates everybody else. But, I mean, honestly, a bird is going to pick the person that they want no matter what you do, in my opinion. I don't know if you agree with that, Stripe. But that's my opinion on that. I can't work at a pet shop. I cannot. So where we used to live, which I just recently found out that every geographical location calls an animal control person different names. Where I'm from, they're called a dog warden. Basically like the dog police or animal control. But when you say dog warden down here, they don't know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, I was close to two of the ladies that worked at the dog kennel, and they needed a third person, and they had asked me, hi, to go to work for them. And I really thought about it, but one, I did have a dog come after me. When I was a little girl, I got too close to their puppies, and I'm a little bit fearful of certain breeds of dogs sometimes, which they could have trained me, and I know that, but we were just, my husband and I both were worried that I would be bringing home like 25 dogs, so I had to turn it down. But yeah, I can't work in a pet store. Yeah, we do all that, like, you know, we have dinner usually together and all that stuff, but he's bonded with Ken. It's from what I see, especially in cockatoos, it's really common. You know, Buster doesn't even like for me to be around Ken, so, and he's getting older. That's another thing, I think. I think the first, typically speaking, especially I think in female cockatoos, about the first 7 years, you're going to be good. And then they hit that spot, and then it changes. Now, I think the umbrella cockatoos are males are less likely to pluck. This is just an observation. I am not a professional or a vet. The females, I think, are more prone to plucking. Any cockatoo, to be honest. I think the males talk more generally in every species. and the female, especially the Goffins. I think the female Goffins, to me, I see a lot of them that they're naked. But yeah, that's just my observation. I always ask for people to please consider rescuing, because that's why the newspaper's down. Cockatoos are the most rehomed and the most abused and most misunderstood parrot in the world. No, sir. Look what Earl is trying to do. Lots of parrots get rehomed multiple times. No, get back up here. But if you look up, cockatoos are severely, they're the most rehomed parrot in the entire world. They're the most abused. That's because they're misunderstood. Thank you, Earl. Thank you for listening. No. So saving one from that is in a rescue. And I mean, don't be afraid of these naked ones and stuff. You'll be surprised what happens to them when you bring them into a good home and setting, and they, I swim it. Earl's trying to escape. This is like Earl's new thing. He is like coming into himself. Yeah. Yeah, and strike through my friend Rebecca and I, we just did a podcast, and one of the things we talked to, we discussed is, even when you research too much, you are not prepared for a cockatoo. I'm just telling you. No matter how much preparation, they are a lot. But in the right environment, they can do okay. But it's their world, not yours. And that's important to know. I highly suggest not just doing research and books and YouTube and all that. I think a hands-on approach in a rescue or sanctuary is the absolute best way to succeed before getting a bird. That's just my opinion. I wish I would have had the opportunity to do that. And I highly, just for the hands-on experience, and they need, these shelters need your help. A couple of the ones I follow, they are constantly, and you might get a bird like that screams 24/7. They are constantly begging for volunteers. One of the parrot rescues, they had somebody out with surgery a couple years ago, and they were really desperate for volunteers. Oh, okay. Sorry I missed that. I miss a lot. Yeah, I know, he's being chatty. I try to be quiet when he gets like that so that we can enjoy it. So an umbrella cockatoo should weigh 1 pound to 1.5 pounds, and Buster typically stays right around 1 pound or just a little over. Right, Buzz? And I can't remember exactly with Earl, but I know I have it written down. You're supposed to weigh him every day. I don't. I do weigh, because weight, if they're losing weight, that's a sign of sickness, and that can happen really quickly in parrots. I have a scale. I'm just being honest. I don't weigh them every day. could you imagine trying to weigh Buster every day? Me, huh? So it's not an easy feat. I don't go over that a lot, and I should try to incorporate that more into the channel because it is important. But Earl had a great vet visit recently, and other than behaviors, we have a lot of behavior issues with him. His health is great. He has a little bit of a cataract, which is really typical for his age. His cholesterol was a little elevated, which again is very typical for his age. And she said that's the best blood work she's seen in a parrot in a very, very long time. So we did work really hard to change his diet when he came here. Hi.
What?
What?
Woo! What?
Oh, absolutely. I say they're up to 3 to 5, sometimes even 7. Buster is incredibly.
Liar.
I'm not a liar. Don't you call me a liar? You know, and I think if Earl had been in better circumstances, he would very much be talking like Einstein and Cosmo and all them. And he's coming around. He is coming around. It's just taking some time. But honestly, though, sometimes when Earl's sitting in the room, just kind of on his own, he has entire phone conversations, and they're pretty funny. That's why we named him Earl, because he spills the tea. Don't you? Right? Don't. You got a lot of cuss words up in there too, don't you? Hmm. Oh, I'm telling you, you're right about that, yeah. Buster, the thing that, which I know birds are smart, but the thing that really amazes me about Buster, he doesn't do it all the time. Cockatoos don't always do things on cue. But the thing that really blows my mind is when he answers questions or has an appropriate, like the I don't know. I think the I don't know comment to me really showed me just how intelligent Buster really is. Like, and then the one-liners that pops out there to you that he says. I mean, yeah, he jumbles a lot of sentences together over things he's heard and whatever, but like the I don't know response was like spot on. And there's plenty of other instances where he does something similar, but that one was really something. Yeah. Yeah, they do, Teresa. Yes, I saw that. To a murder, actually. It witnessed a murder. Hey, Willie, welcome. Yeah, I actually just watched that. I don't know if it was a documentary or it was on like a 2020 or something, but I didn't know that, and somebody told me about it and I looked it up. Oh, good, Willie. Well, Buster never wants to train. Earl and Percy don't seem to mind. I think Percy finally wore himself out. Buster never wants to train. He's cockatooing his toys back there. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't say it for, it was several months later. That, so the ex-wife had actually gotten the bird back. And then one day, all of a sudden, the bird reenacted the whole entire murder. So. Mm-hmm. I think Earl's definitely been traumatized. Not by like that, but just being put And he was so cage bound that he craves that still. He still sometimes just wants to go chill in a dark room and be covered. And yeah, we're working on it, right, Earl? You're worth it, ain't you? You're worth it, Earl. Oh, don't get jelly, Buster. You know I love you. Don't get jelly. What's everybody going to do today, after this afternoon and this weekend? You guys are being so quiet. Buster, you look like a statue. What? You say wackos? You a wacko, Earl? Buster! Buster! Why are you being a statue? You're not invisible. We see you. We see you, Buster. Okay, straight through. Thanks for being here.
Huh?
In case you don't get to come back, good luck to you. I hope you get your baby back. Well, thank you. Thanks for being here. Oh goodness, Deborah. Oh, hey, Uncle. How you doing? Your little one just had a birthday, didn't she? Your little cockatoo?
Hi.
Oh, no.
What do you think? Hi. Wow.
My grandson takes medicine for his appetite. She's 4. She's still sweet.
Oh. You got the bird.
We still have lake effect here, Willie. So it's been pretty. I know the wind keeps setting my security cameras off. It's driving me crazy. That almost sounds like a Christmas whistle. Jingle bells? Is that jingle bells?
What you doing?
I'm really thankful my Ohio kids were okay. They had some pretty bad weather there. Actually my hometown, they thought a tornado was going to touch down, but it didn't, thankfully. And then there was a tornado that touched down about 20 miles from where one of my other kids live, but she was at work, so by the time she got home that night, they just had like rain and wind, but nothing serious. But Ohio got hit, and Kentucky got hit hard. I know Indiana was in that band as well, but I don't know that they see my little Cockatoo right there, guys. I don't know that they had any touchdowns. Oh yeah, those cockatoo pinches. Yes, they hurt. Yeah. Buster thinks he's invisible again. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, if I don't really watch Buster, like when I'm doing the dishes and stuff, he'll sneak attack me on my legs. Um, I always wear shoes, even with sandals on, which I'm telling you, umbrella cockatoos are obsessed with toes. I don't know one that on YouTube that isn't obsessed with toes. Um, and I have to keep shoes on because he'll try to get my feet. They keep you on your toes, that's for sure. Literally. He's something else. Ugh, excuse me. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Buster. Now he's on his toy box. You see your handsome little self right there? You gonna find a toy? Talk to us? Hi, Buster. I don't like that part of the room because of the wall back there. I think I'm gonna try to just put some contact paper over it. Yeah, that's actually a dinosaur. Right, Buster? I mean, look at those claws.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing, Earl? Buster. I see you. Buster. 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 I'm gonna do something really fast so he doesn't get me. Here, you want to eat? I went in his room. It's a good thing I raised 8 kids, Buster. Prepared me for you, a cockatoo. To be quick on your toes, huh? You gonna go eat? I'll put your bowl over there. You don't seem to like it when I put it into your room like that. Yeah? You gonna eat? Go on. Go eat your food. Are you clapping or knocking? Aww. You see your handsome little self?
Nope. What?
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking, like, the way he's looking right now, he's looking at me. Oh, be careful about potassium. High potassium and low potassium is bad. Oh, nice, Willie. Uh-huh. Hey, everybody, welcome. Well, you know, he doesn't exactly like for me to talk. There's a lot. There's a lot. And he probably is doing heirloom ones, right, Willie? I figure he's probably trying to do the same thing I'm doing and stay away from genetically modified stuff. Annika, Anastasia, I meant to send you a recipe yesterday. I actually made it, cause it's like it's like corn, avocado, cherry tomatoes, some cilantro. You could even add your chickpeas into it if you wanted to. But I need to send it to you. I made it and it is delicious. Thank you. Yeah, are you mostly victory seat? Yeah, yeah. I keep telling people, Willie, you gotta get back to victory gardens. Oh, okay. Well, you can skip the avocado. Yeah, those are actually his happy cheeks. He's just chilling. He doesn't have his foot up though. Normally, when he's real happy, he's got his little. I don't know how old he is. He's just an adult cockatoo. Well, welcome, Duck. Yeah, he's just gonna stand there. Yep. If you watch some of his other videos, he hops around and sings and dances, and he's quite the entertainer. Welcome, everybody. But he prefers Dad, and he just kind of chills when Dad's not home. Right, Buster? But never worry, he'll get his steps in, do his running. Right, Buster? And, Buster's getting older, I guess. I mean, I don't know his real age, but I have been told that some of them, when they get older, they just get real chill. And other ones get real mean, so. Thank you. He's good. They're really not. They're okay. He might. I mean, he doesn't really act like he wants to eat right now. I have his food out here for him. I mean, I can try to see if he wants his piece of, he may have, oh, you did eat your cheese, Buster. Here, let me see. I have a little piece of cheese, maybe he'll eat. Do you want that? Yeah, he already ate a piece of cheese. I didn't realize he had eaten it before we started the live, so I don't think he's gonna want to eat. He might eat it.
Hi.
Hi. A lot of times he likes to wait until Dad gets home and they eat together. Huh, Buster? Pretty Earl. No, he doesn't talk on demand. I guess maybe that encouraged him. He's going over to his food bowl. I think he's kind of like, oh, I forgot about that. So he has a little piece of sweet treat in there. Right, Earl? Early bird. What are you doing?
Oh, what's up, bird?
What? What'd you say? If they keep like going like this, I'll probably hop off at 12:30. Although, I mean, I do enjoy the chatting and stuff too. But we'll see. Where are you going? You can't bother the tripod. Yeah, the dogs are out there. Come over here, Buster. Come on. Bus. Come over here. Come on, buddy. Yeah, good boy. Come on. Here. Here's your broom. Let's fly. Come on. Let's fly. Come on. Ready? Get on there. Come on. You don't want to fly?
No.
Buster in his broom. Here. Buster in his broom. Come on. Here, come over there. Here. I know. Good boy. There you go. There. No. No, sir. You're not going to chew on the dog food bowls. Come on. Come on. Fussy, fussy. Come on. Go on, Buster. Good listening. Here, you can come up here and get on here. Get on your toy box, Mr. Majestic. Earl, where's Spartan Ninja? Go get him. Pretty. You trying to act like Percy? Oh, let me put it where you can see. Earl, you weren't getting any airtime. Willie, he did a pew pew shortly after we started. There's a lot of, you're good, yeah. What'd you say last night at bedtime? So I'm a very good bird. You're a super good bird, huh? Do you see a fly? Earl's doing that thing like they do when they see a fly. You guys don't like flies, do you? Ha ha ha!
You got burnt.
You burped? Excuse you. Earl. You gonna get fart ninja? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the big farts. You're not gonna get them? Are you going after Barbie? You gonna go kiss Barbie? You gonna go see Barbie and give her a kiss? I don't know if you guys can see him. Go give Barbie a kiss. Twirly. Go give Barbie a kiss. Twirly bird. Oh, thanks for that, Earl. Mr. Paper. Yeah, it's real funny.
What are you doing?
Deborah, that's probably from all the chemicals they use now to raise it. Corn is the most genetically modified out of everything, from my understanding. Look at my handsome boys. So handsome. I might try to do the live out in the kitchen next week and just see, maybe a change of scenery would be good. But I don't know, you guys know, like when I used to do them in the kitchen, it really just turned into Earl's live because Buster goes and mumbles behind the cage that he has to put up with me.
Ooh, ha, ha.
Ooh, ha ha.
Yeah, sure. Are you got burnt?
Are you a good bird? Yeah, he gossips. Earl's a gossiper. He likes to talk about stuff that happened where he used to live. Yes. I have a little ladle, like a little spoon ladle, and it says spill the tea. I got it at Target for $1. Makes me think of Earl. Right, Earl? That's why you're never going anywhere else. You know too many secrets. You probably know my passwords. You probably know my passwords, don't you? Hmm? Early bird. You're so funny. I mean, after the live, I always, like, I had to put Buster up because I like to clean. I like to clean the area, and then I take the dogs out, check and see if there's any eggs. I already have dinner going in the crock pot, so that's good. My dishes are caught up. And I need to give, Percy needs some time out. He didn't get his morning out of the cage time because I had to go to the grocery store. So funny. That's about it. Wait till Ken gets home so that Buster can have his time with him. Earl's in bed. Usually by 3:30, 4. Aha! Almost every day he just starts screaming nonstop. And it's because he wants to go to bed. Huh, Earl? But yeah, that's about it. And like it's cool here, so I think Sunday it's supposed to warm back up. Um, so we probably won't do a whole. We'll probably be inside a lot this weekend. Buster hasn't gotten to see the girls in a while either, so I'm hoping maybe Sunday we can do it. I'd like to do a pop-up live at some point with Percy. Maybe Earl. Heather, honestly, I'm just lucky. They don't pluck. I've been really fortunate. I know some of them will pluck under stress. Because I know sometimes people will see a bird that plucks and automatically think they're being mistreated, and that's not the case. Some birds just pluck. And once they take to plucking, in my opinion, it's extremely hard to stop. But I'm just very fortunate that they don't. Oh, goodness. I think Einstein plucks sometimes, and like I said, I know he's very well cared for. Some of them, some of them just do it. It's but to me, it's like no matter the circumstance, they either do or they don't. But once they do, it's really hard to stop. Yeah, when they pluck their feathers. And look, parrots are very OCD. And so once they start something, like when Buster gets fixated on chewing the wall, I have to do something to change the direction of his brain. And usually it's a bath. And that changes him. And otherwise he will chew it down to the studs if I don't. So I have to find something to get him out, get it off his mind. Yeah, it really is. Oh, hello, Karen. Welcome. A lot of people buy them collars, or some people put shirts on them. But and a lot of times, once they do pluck, those feathers never grow back. Now, sometimes they do. I know, like Cosmo, some of her feathers are coming back. But, just say that there's a bird that plucks and their feathers come back and they start plucking again. It doesn't mean they're being mistreated. That's a big misconception across social media platforms, that they do it because they're missing something. And like I said, I know plenty of birds that are very well cared for that pluck. Yeah, Willie, the wind's picked up here too. It's quite a lot. You guys are so quiet. Let's get with it. Who's gonna dance? Like I said too, when I do the lives and stuff back here, there's no music on. I can't have music on. I get copyrighted, and there's a lot of things in our regular day that we can't do during a live. But I enjoy the lives, even just chatting with all of you. You know, I really like doing that too. Right, Buster? Right? Uh-oh, where are you going? Buster's going behind his cage again. Uh-oh. Percy's finally calmed down. He had his little go-to rant time, playtime. But yeah, he's gonna get out here in a little bit. I need to clean Percy's cage today. I mean, I do like clean up every day, but like I need to do more than I normally do. Well, they get what they call pin feathers. I'll try to maybe do a video on Percy because he has a lot of pin feathers. So what happens is, you know, typically you have birds in a flock. You know, in the wild they're in a flock, and they preen each other, and I mean they preen themselves also, but like they can't get the tops of their heads. So like Percy gets all these pin feathers, and that's why I scratch his head, because I kind of to work them out. But that doesn't really cause them to pluck. You know, like I said, Buster's preening right now. I don't know if you can see him. And Earl is too. And they'll work those little pin feathers and blood feathers. They work all that out on their own, but they can't get their heads in their neck. So Earl, he's finally starting to let me scratch, which I don't feel a lot of pin feathers on his head, but Ken gets Buster's, and I've been working on Percy's. But it doesn't really cause him to pluck. Yeah, you have to be very careful. Well, from my understanding, they say they're uncomfortable, and that's why I know when my daughter Emily comes over, she really works on Percy's head. She gets a lot of them out. I don't know that they hurt. You do have to be really careful about blood feathers. Like, don't pull a blood feather. And like prior to getting a bird, you should look up emergency care on if they have a blood feather bust, because birds, I mean, Buster's big. You know, Buster's a large bird, but birds can lose their blood supply in like a minute, from my understanding, and die. It's always a concern, and that has happened. I know people that have lost parrots that way. So you have to be really careful. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Yep, but this is Dad's Friday, so Buster will be happy. I'm trying to convince him to take a long weekend, but I don't know. Step up. Bye, Uncle. Thanks for being here. Well, you guys, me and my little boring birds are going to get off here since they're not really doing anything. And the chat's starting to dwindling down and stuff too. Not that I enjoy spending time with you, but I would like to let Percy out too, because he didn't get out this morning, since I had to run errands. So But thanks you guys for being here. I'm going to try to have a pop-up. You know, I'm going to try to do some pop-ups, but I appreciate you guys.